Hi, Jonathan, back again. We're on to day three of our $240,000 challenge or quest, if you like, to achieve that level of turnover from a simple sales funnel over the coming year. So, as you can see, it's Wednesday, 3rd of September. So, yeah, let's have a quick review on where we're at, sort of sales-wise. But also, in this video, we're going to look at the second part of the funnel, which is not the organic traffic, but it's the paid traffic, and understand that. But first, obviously, let's see where we were. So yesterday turned out, actually worked out as another really good day. So always grateful for that. And we're at, I'll quickly refresh that, see if that's changed. So I'm at 3:30 in the afternoon, and we're at, won't really seem to show me that figure. I think it's sorry, there it is, 420. So probably unlikely to reach the heights of the last couple of days, but that's perfectly normal and to be expected. But overall, going well so far. So let's. Oh yeah, I was going to just say yes. I mean, obviously, all these numbers are bearing in mind depends on what I'm actually spending on ads. So if I was to look at the ads manager for yesterday, you can see I spent £325 and 7p, which when converted into US dollars is about 435. So I generated that 1269, spent 35 or something like that. So basically made about $800 in profit, which was a fantastic day. I'll have that any day. Okay, so yes, let's get on to today. So what I wanted to talk about, if you remember in yesterday's video, I went through all the lead magnet side and, if you like, the organic side of things. But today I want to look at really what is the this side of the picture, which is the paid traffic. So this is me spending my money. That's me spending my $400 or what I did yesterday, sending traffic directly to an offer. So let's just have a look at how that breaks down. So what happens is I send the paid traffic from Facebook and Instagram directly to my sales page, where there's an offer for my initial guitar course at $27. If people decide to buy that, there's an order bump. So for those who don't know it, an order bump is basically like an add-on. It's almost like a typical thing like you'd see in Amazon, if people who bought this also bought this type of thing. It's very much just a complementary offer to the main offer, something that makes sense to people. So I've got one of those, and that's at $17. I then got an upsell, and the upsell here is access to all the guitar courses we've got. There's a bundle of 15 other courses or something like that, at $97. Oh, there we go. And then there's a downsell. So if people don't take that, there's a 3 payment plan to basically get that product. And then if they decide not to get that, there's basically a discount on this offer. So that's really quite a sort of common flow of a sales funnel you'd expect. So and then let me just talk through what I put in here. I put these percentages here. So these are the percentages of conversion rates. Now, sending cold traffic directly to an offer, my current conversion rate is 2.5%. That's sort of considered not bad in these things. It's not that dissimilar to the old days of direct mail, where I think conversion rates were maybe 1 to 2% there. This is 2.5%. Probably 3% would be a really good area that I'd be aiming for. But then obviously I've got my order bump, and actually so 24%, almost 1 in 4 people who've went for the actual course decided to go for the order bump. And then of those, 6% went the upsell, 4% downsell, and 12% the further downsell. So these numbers of percentages are things that we'll be looking at and working through, because basically these are some of the levers, if you like, you can pull within the business that's really going to make a difference to your overall profits. And actually the higher the numbers you can make at the top of the funnel, obviously they ripple all the way through. So this is some of the things where I'm always looking at and trying to decide, where do I spend my time, what things do I need to test, how can I make improvements. So that's basically the core of what happens. But there are two other things that are going on. Firstly is the fact that people who land on this page might start their order, but then for some reason or other they either forget, to get distracted, change their minds, whatever it may be, but then decide not to go ahead with that. And so what I've got then is actually an email sequence designed just for people who started their orders but then didn't complete them. So what happens is they go into a series of emails that talk more about the offer, show some samples, show some testimonials, and then present the offer back again. And actually out of this sequence I managed to recover another 7.5% of the people who partially opted in. So that's a really good useful add-on to have into your funnel, because cart abandonments are something that happens in all types of e-commerce or online commerce, so it's useful to have that. And then on the other side of that, obviously we've got 2.5% people bought, so 97.5% of people who land on the page didn't really do anything. And that's where you use retargeting campaigns. So I can retarget basically people who landed on here but didn't buy. I can then retarget them. I put another ad in front of them, and this is where I convert them into leads. So this is where I send the traffic to my lead magnet, and then what this means is that this audience here, because they've seen the original offer, they're more likely to opt in. So it can be a very cost-effective way of building your email list and growing your leads. But I say the purpose of these initial videos is really just trying to get this mental picture on what my funnel sort of looks like. So as we get into the numbers and bits, you can see what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, why we choose to split test certain things at certain time, and you'll realize that it is very much all about the numbers and the metrics. But just briefly on this retargeting, I showed you before my campaign in my ads manager, and obviously I'm just trying to be as transparent as I can with you on everything here. So you can see this is my retargeting of people who didn't buy, and I spend £13 a day on that. So it's a low budget campaign, but what we can do here, we can see where's the leads. Yeah, I mean it generates low cost leads, so 45 leads at 29 pence a lead. And obviously on the purchases, this is my direct, this is my main campaign. So what I got yesterday is I got the 36 purchases, £8.69 a purchase, and that gave me 2.33 return on ad spend. So obviously for every pound there I'm spending, I'm getting £2.33 back, which is a great result, and that's where we want to be. But as I say here, I'm showing you a lot of this stuff is not from the point of view of I've got it all right and got it fixed and sorted. It's very much the question of how we start to move from where we are now to actually grow this, to not only just grow the revenue side of things, but actually grow the profits as well. So when I go into tomorrow, now we've got a picture on the funnel, I'd like to talk to them more specifically about numbers metrics. So because they're the things that I'm going to be talking about a lot. So understanding what those metrics mean and what potential impact they can have will make things all make sense far more as we go forward. Okay, so hopefully that's all now. So over the last couple of videos, we've tried to draw that picture for you. As I say, the two sides of the funnel. We talked about the organic side and how that works, and now really the pay side, and that works, and the retargeting bit that fits in between. So hopefully you got a good sense of that, and yeah, I look forward to tomorrow's video and seeing where we are on sales wise there. I get a feeling we're probably in for a little of a bumpier ride ahead, but it's been a good few days to start with. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.